Hey YouTube, this is Ben. As you can see, I'm a little bit laid up right now. I got in a motorcycle accident about 5 days ago on my 2001 ZX6R. And I was going down 101 South, and I was lane splitting, which means when there's a traffic buildup. In California, it's legal for motorcycles to go in between the cars. And I was doing that at about 35 miles an hour. And traffic was going about 20-25, and all of a sudden the gap that I was going through seemed to close, and so I braked hard on my front brake, and I went down. And that's mainly because, one, I didn't brake properly. I haven't practiced my panic stops in a while, and two, because my front tire needed to be replaced. It needed to be replaced like a month ago. It's pretty bald, but I'm poor, so so I haven't been keeping up on motorcycle maintenance. So I ended up crashing, and it cost me a lot more. So I crashed at about 30 miles an hour, and I ended up going to the ER, and I got a little bit of road rash right here, and I got my right scapula, or my shoulder blade, is fractured in a bunch of different places. And I'm not quite sure what's going to go on with that. Right now, like if the bone is supposed to be kind of like this, it's like in multiple pieces, and the bones are like kind of like on top of each other, and it doesn't feel very good. So I have an appointment in a few weeks to see what has to go on with that. But anyway, the main point of this video is to talk about motorcycle gear. I mean, I've already talked about motorcycle gear before, and this is my third crash that I've been in. Luckily, my other couple crashes have been really slow. This is my first high-speed crash, quote unquote, even though it was only 30 miles an hour. But 30 miles an hour can fuck you up, as you can see. I fucked up. So I just want to show you my motorcycle gear that I'm going to probably be throwing away the majority of it. These are my motorcycle pants that I was wearing at the time. Hopefully you guys can see this. This is like the knee of the pants, and it's pretty messed up. Like, it's pretty tore up right here. My knee was completely fine, actually, but the pants took the brunt of it. And there's a little padding in there too, and this is from another accident, but yeah, these pants have served their purpose, and they will be thrown away, but they definitely saved my ass. My knee is perfectly fine, and yeah. Let's see, next is my gloves. Right here. The left one is pretty much undamaged, but the right one, as you can see, has this plastic plate on the top, and it saved my knuckles. See, my knuckles right here are fine. But and then also, it didn't quite wear through the palm, but that would have hurt pretty bad if I hadn't been wearing these. And but yeah, my hand is perfectly fine. My jacket. This is the jacket I was wearing. This is a shipped M1 jacket, and as you can see, it has a little bit of rash right here. And it has hard armor in the shoulders, but the reason that when I first got up after I crashed, I noticed that my jacket was halfway unzipped, and the reason I'm assuming that is because about a few months ago the zipper on this thing broke off, and so I replaced it with this. I don't know if you can see that. That's like a small key. I thought it looked pretty cool. Just to put a key on there, but obviously it wasn't the safest thing to do, because as I was sliding along the ground, it caught on the pavement and it unzipped my jacket, and that resulted in about a playing card size piece of road rash right here. I don't think the jacket unzipping would have helped damage my shoulder blade. I think that was inevitable, but if my jacket hadn't unzipped, then I probably wouldn't have this little piece of road rash right now. So I guess don't modify your zippers. That's the rule. And then this is the coolest thing, I think. This is my helmet, and I don't know. You can see it's pretty messed up, and this is a showy helmet. And I remember thinking as I was sliding along the ground, because at first I was trying to keep my head up as I was sliding. And then I realized, oh, I'm wearing a helmet, it doesn't matter. So I just kind of went limp, and it ended up scratching the helmet pretty bad, which I think is pretty cool looking. But yeah, this helmet is going to be retired I'm going to need to get another one. Let's go take a look at my motorcycle. Here you go. Here's my motorcycle. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage to that fairing. The thing fell off, turn signal. Some scratches right here. But then this right here, you can see the muffler snapped that thing off when it hit the ground. But I mean, other than that, the bike seems very rideable, and I plan on fixing it up and riding again as soon as possible. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell, my front tire probably need to be replaced. I don't know. You can see it's wearing through, like right here. That you can tell the tire needs to be replaced because it has these grooves in it, and as soon as the grooves become flat, like they are right here, that's how you tell that it needs to be replaced. And mine obviously does. The other side is, of course, perfectly fine. Looks like a beautiful motorcycle. So I'll be fixing this up once I'm fixed up, which should be in about, I don't know, 2 months? I don't know. We'll see what the surgeon says. Normally I end my videos with something kind of like upbeat and a little skit or something like that, but I'm not really feeling up for it. I guess I'm just going to tell you guys kind of what's going on in my head right now. I mean, this thing is like kind of fucked up my whole life a little bit, which kind of sucks. Like I don't know how many of you guys knew, but I was training for the Golden Gloves competition that was going to be in a couple months. I've been training pretty hard for a few months now. I was getting really good, which is a boxing competition for you guys that don't know. And so I obviously can't box with one arm. So I'm pretty bummed about that. I can't really play guitar either, which pretty much sucks because I can't really strum. Maybe I can do some finger picking later. I can't ride a motorcycle, and yeah, I'm still working, which is good, but it's a little bit more difficult. And even using the computer is a little bit harder now. So pretty much sucks. That's all I can say. I'm definitely not going to stop riding motorcycles because I love them. I'm going to definitely keep more up on the maintenance. I'm just trying to avoid situations like this. Okay, I guess I just thought of one thing. I guess I will end this with a kind of funny story. So I'm normally during the day I just take high-dose Motrin because I'm allergic to codeine-based medicine, which means like anything like morphine or anything like that I can't take, or else I'll have a seizure and pass out. But so I take this during the day, but at night the ER doctor gave me this stuff called Dilaudid, and you should see these pills. They're hella small, but the first time I took one, I took it like before bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, and you know those like fisheye lenses that sometimes skaters use or whatever, makes everything kind of a sphere? Well, that's how it was, but I didn't have a fisheye lens. I woke up in the middle of the night, and like my whole room was a sphere. It was freaking weird. Like that only happened the first night, but they're kind of fun pills, I guess. I'm almost out of them though, I guess. Well, I have a few left, maybe 10. Pills. So these are pretty much the only good thing about having a busted up arm.